I was listening to the radio news this morning, and on the news they said it was National Hamburger Day. So it's National Hamburger Day today, and they were talking about it a little bit and how much we here in America love hamburgers. The other thing that was also funny, they said this was not the only national day that today represented. It also represents Senior Health and Fitness Day. And as I heard that, I just couldn't help but laugh, because you got hamburgers and fitness, and they don't seem to go together in any way. And yet, here on this day, it's both of those things, a fitness day and a hamburger day. And I got to thinking about, you are what you eat, kind of that famous motto. And certainly that is a spiritual thing. It's a biblical thing, that our body is a temple. We know that 1 Corinthians 6:19 reminds us of that. That we're supposed to strive to be physically fit. So we've got to take that into account, be careful what we eat, and we have to exercise in the right ways. In fact, the Bible makes it very clear there are certain things we should eat or we shouldn't eat. In fact, in Deuteronomy 14, it talks about a list of items that we're not to eat and things that we are to eat. And so it is something to think about. What are the spiritual impacts of those things? You could look it up, study it, find out about it. And remember, what we eat is a reflection of who we are. And in fact, you think about that in the spiritual sense. What do we take into our minds and our thoughts? And what is reflected in our thinking? That becomes very critical. What do we put into action? Because even though it might be Physical Fitness Day, what is more important than just being physically fit? We're told in 1 Timothy chapter 4 and in verse 7, we find this. It says this very clearly, that we should exercise ourselves toward godliness. That's the most important thing. Yes, God is concerned about what we eat physically. Yes, that's true, He is. But we have to remember the spiritual side of things. That no matter what, even though it's National Hamburger Day, and even though it might be National Physically Fit Day, health and fitness, more important is our spiritual fitness. So be sure to exercise yourself toward godliness. That's BT Daily. We'll see you next time.